Take Charge Parenting with the Kids Doctor is brought to you by Children's Health.
At the lake, the pool, the beach, or even out to play, did you know that up to 80% of sun damage happens by age 18? Here to make sure that your family is protected, we're talking to Dr. Sue Hubbard, an award-winning pediatrician and medical editor of KidsDoctor.com, and Dr. Adnan Mir, a pediatric dermatologist with Children's Health. Thanks for being here, guys.
Good morning.
All right, we're talking about sunscreen. This is a hot topic as the sun is coming out, summer is here. And how often do you get calls that say, my daughter, my son has a bad burn, what do I do?
Way too often at this time of year. And you need to remember you can get sunburn even on a cloudy day. And sunburn is a burn due to UV radiation. So it damages the skin cells and the DNA, and that is what could lead to melanoma. And we know that one blistering burn early in life really increases your chance of developing melanoma. So everyone needs to be aware of using sunscreen.
And so it's up to us as parents to make sure this doesn't happen with our children. But of course, it's obvious we need to reach for some sunscreen. But there's so many options. What ingredients should we be looking for in our sunscreen?
Well, I think like Dr. Mir pointed out, you want to use a broad spectrum that has both UVA and UVB protection. Whenever you're reading a label, look for that on every label. That's the place to start.
Okay. Well, of course, I'm always looking for numbers. That's what I look for in my face cream and, of course, my sunscreen, too. Dr. Mir, what is the lowest SPF we should look at?
We like to ask people to look for 30 or above. Okay. 30 to 50 is sort of the ideal range.
All right. And of course, they say reapply, but how often should we be reapplying? Maybe out of the beach or even at the pool? Yeah,
at the minimum is 2 hours. Every 2 hours you put it back on. And every time you get out of the water, every time you towel off, when you're sweating, anytime you think that you might have lost some of it, reapply.
You know, growing up, I remember, of course, we had a pool in the back, and I was constantly in the pool, and my mom would always say, Mija, get out, because it's time to put some sunscreen on. And, of course, that's the last thing you wanted to do as a kid. You just wanted to have some fun. So what can we do to make sure that our kids are remembering to reapply their sunscreen?
Well, applying sunscreen should be like buckling your seatbelt or brushing your teeth. It's a habit that's formed early in life, and it's reinforced by the parents. I tell parents to put the sunscreen next to the toothpaste in the bathroom, and it's really important to tell them how to put it on, too. You put it on thick across your cheeks and nose like frosting on a cupcake. Wait for 1 minute while you walk to the bedroom, put your dirty clothes in the hamper, and then you walk back to the bathroom and spread it out. And that's really the best way to put on sunscreen.
That's a great tip. I didn't even know that. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people at home are learning that as well, to kind of wait and then spread on afterward.
Sure.
And, another topic this summer, of course, with making sure we protect our skin from the UV rays is the Zika virus. Would you suggest looking for sunscreen also with bug repellent?
No, you don't want to do that. Okay. Because you want to be reapplying sunscreen, like Dr. Mir pointed out, frequently, and you don't want to be applying insect repellent as frequently, so you want to use two separate products.
Which one should we apply on first?
Well, I would put on bug spray, layer it, but it really doesn't matter. Again, I think the most important thing that I tell parents are pick things that your kids will let you use. So if it's too sticky, use another product. If it's too gummy, if it stings, change. I think the biggest thing is using a product that your child will let you put on them and be consistent.
That's key. Consistency is definitely key, and reapplying every 2 hours. And you guys have actually made all this information very easy for our parents, and you've put together some easy reminders for a smart summer.
Yes, so number one, you always want to get a sunscreen with at least an SPF of 30 or higher. Again, you want one that's broad spectrum with UVA and UVB protection, and then you want to apply it at least 20 minutes before you go out into the sun, which is hard to remember as your child's running out the door.
Right, and then you want to reapply every 2 hours or after water exposure. Keep out of the sun between the hottest part of the day, between 12 and 2, and always wear a hat that covers your ears and your face.
All really good information, guys. Thank you again for coming in. Remember, we need to reapply and look for something minimum of 30 SPF. Log on to children's.com for more information about sun safety and dermatology. You can also follow Children's Health and the Kids Doctor on Twitter and on Facebook.
Just like you're always by your child's side, we're Children's Health, and we're by your side. Visit any of our 40 locations for exceptional pediatric care.